Okay guys, just going to shoot a short video. Man, you can see the dust in the air. Holy crap. Anyway, before and after. That's the rear fender for my 1974 XR75. And the front fender is next to it. She shined up pretty good. That's got 3 coats of charcoal metallic Rust-Oleum on it, and then another 2 coats of crystal clear Rust-Oleum on it. She's picking up the reflection off it. I mean, it's nice. It's not too bad. I'm pretty impressed with it. Being that I put the clear on the top, I should be able to wet sand it a little bit with like 2000 and then give it a quick polish to take out any dust. As you can see, there's a lot of dust in the air flying around. No, those are not ghosts. Maybe they are. Ooh, I'm scared. But anyway, yeah, I screwed this fender up pretty bad. I tried to get a little too fast with the metallic the first time, and I applied another layer too soon, and I ended up with what they call alligatoring, I guess. It was cracking and looked kind of like alligator skin. So this one here worked much better. I had to sand it. Actually, I couldn't even sand it down. It was so gooey. I ended up taking lacquer thinner and just rubbing it until my arm got sore, like I was sanding it. And I rubbed out all the old paint and started all over again, sanded it, primed it, Rust-Oleum light gray sandable automobile primer, and then I wet sanded that with 400 grit, dried it off thoroughly, and then I sprayed it with, like I said, the charcoal metallic, which is pretty darn close to what it would have had on it back in the day. I mean, they make the paint for this stuff, but it's $125 a quart or some crazy thing like that, and that's pretty good. So anyway, that's where we're at, and right now I just worked on, we'll go this way, we're down in my cellar. As you can see, I live in a very old house, laid up walls. So let's go over here. Okay, this gas tank had the same issues, painted with blue paint, red paint, back to blue paint, I think, and then some more red paint. I think this tank is newer. I think it's off a red bike, so it could be off a 75 or 76. But as you can tell, there's a pretty good doink right there, which I think I took video of. I got to get these videos up. My computer's still giving me issues, but I will get all my videos up so everybody can see this process. This side, not as bad. You can see a little shadow right in there. There's a little dent right in there. So my primer's probably still a little wet because I just shot it on there 3 minutes ago. And so anyway, I ground all the paint down to bare metal. I was going to use metal etching primer, but I figured I'd just go with this. I think being that I'm going to have to sand it another couple thousand times and Bondo it and sand it again and Bondo it some more, I'm having a problem figuring out how the heck to get this thing off. I took the little cap off and there's a screen in there, which makes sense, but I can't get the screen out. I'm wondering if there's a screw above it. I got to get that out of the way. Then I can sand it a little better in that area and throw some more primer on it before I go to Bondoing too much. But anyway, that's where we're at. I'm excited to see from Harvey this Sunday. Yes, that is Harvey Spooner. Is coming up here to the Adirondacks, down the Hudson Valley, and it's about a 200-mile ride for him, and we're going to make a little deal, and he's going to take my 250SX that's pretty rough. And he'll shoot a video of it. So, and then I got a TRX 200 that's just the parts, parts. And I got some more 250SX parts too. I mean, just parts. Can always use parts. They're getting hard to come by. So, especially for 1974 machines. You think about a 1984 and how hard it is to find for three-wheelers or ATCs or whatever, you know, that are in the mid 80s, and that's hard to find parts for. So when you're redoing a bike from the 70s or, you know, early to mid 70s, it gets pretty challenging. So but Harvey's helping me out on that, and I really do appreciate it. I haven't met the man except for what I've seen on his videos, but he's a pretty good egg. So anyway, we'll talk to you guys later. And I will keep you updated on the process. Oh yeah, I got one other thing I want to show you guys before I go. Just got playing around with this. Check them babies out. I just hit that quick on the buffing wheel. It's a pretty high-tech buffing wheel I have. I've got a motor over here with the buffing wheel on it. And I use brown bar on it. I don't know where my brown bar went. Maybe it fell off. I don't know. But anyway, it's laying here someplace. Hit that with a little, I need to get a rake on it and rake it off, but it's built up. But then I did the gas cap. Check that baby out. Pretty cool. Got a little dent in it. That's okay. I'm okay with that. I got a few dents and scratches too. But I did this. This was kind of neat. As you can see, I left kind of part of it raw. And then you can see where I polished it up or started to polish it up. So I think a guy could really go nuts on this and really polish it up. I mean, it'll oxidize eventually, but yeah, I really kind of went after it there, and not too long, and it polished up pretty good. So this one over here, that could use some polishing, if I can even polish it out. But anyway, that's where we're at, and I hope you guys enjoy the video, and maybe someday you'll decide to take on a major project. Maybe you already are. Later, guys.